When my father sent me the wedding invitation, I laughed. Not because I was happy, but because the bride's name was Sophie. And she was 19. 19! I'm 22. I hadn't seen my father in nearly 2 years since he left Mum. I knew he was dating someone, but I never imagined this. I showed the card to my roommate. She blinked twice. "Is this a prank?" she asked. I wish it was. Still, part of me needed to see her, the girl who took my father's hand before I even had a chance to heal. The first time I met Sophie was at the engagement party. She wore red. Tight, silky, expensive looking. She walked like she owned the room. "You must be Lena," she smiled, hugging me. Her perfume was so strong it nearly knocked me back. "And you're Sophie, soon to be Mrs. Carter," she winked. I looked at Dad. He was glowing like a teenager. It was weird. She kept touching his shoulder, laughing a little too loud, like she was performing. And maybe she was. It started with her phone. I passed by the guest room and heard her yelling. Her voice was sharp. "Don't ever call me again. If you ruin this, I swear." Then silence. When I opened the door, she jumped. "Everything okay?" I asked. She fumbled. "Just my mom, family drama." But that voice? It wasn't how you speak to your mom. I didn't buy it. She moved in a week before the wedding. One night, while she was out, I was looking for a charger in the study. That's when I saw it. A red velvet box tucked behind the books. I opened it. Inside was a gold locket with a photo of an older man, not my dad, and a hospital bracelet with a different name, not Sophie. I Googled the name from the bracelet. Turns out, Sophie had been admitted to a psychiatric hospital 2 years ago. The name matched. So did her photo. But the story was different. Her real name was Clara Monroe. She had been reported missing, then suddenly found. No public details. Until now. I confronted Dad. He didn't believe me. He said, "She told me you'd try to turn me against her." My heart sank. "She said you dig into her past because you're jealous." I laughed bitterly. "She's hiding something, Dad. Look deeper." But he walked away, and she smiled at me over his shoulder like she won. I woke up to a crash downstairs. Sophie was screaming. I ran down and saw broken glass, Dad on the floor, blood on his arm. She cried, "He tried to hit me." He was too stunned to speak. She had called the police already, but when the officers asked questions, her story didn't match. And I showed them the locket, the bracelet, and the hospital file I had printed. It turns out Sophie was never after love. She had targeted my dad after seeing his name in a recovery forum. He was grieving, vulnerable. She wanted security. A clean record, a new name. She almost got it. But she underestimated me. She was taken into custody. Dad apologized. He couldn't stop crying. We sat on the porch like strangers. "I just wanted to feel young again," he whispered. "You almost lost everything," I said. "I know. We were both broken. But now, we could begin again." This story isn't about revenge. It's about truth. People like her exist. They wear faces that shine. They say things that feel real. But behind the charm, there's shadow. Always listen to your gut. Always fight for your family. And never, ever doubt your own eyes.